we're going to take it back to the traditional bazaar bub. And I've added a little something spicy this time. Watch this. Ready? I don't know why it paused there for a second, but that was cool. That was cool. That's something new I've added. I thought it was pretty dope. Now let's drop the, wrong one. Let's drop this down just a smidge right there, okay? Seamless. Now, let's get a little scared.
Video, a woman named Britt is outside her house trying her best to remain calm after witnessing something that left her immensely terrified.
I'm recording this.
I'm lost already.
Just in the off chance that no one believes me. Maybe I can catch it. And by the way, I have a freaking cemetery in my front yard, which probably doesn't help my cause.
Praise God.
But I was just inside. I'm by myself with my dog.
So scared.
In that room upstairs.
Oh. First of all, ma'am, tell the dog to please shut the front door. God,
Josie?
Spoke too soon.
Josie?
I spoke too soon. Why'd the dog stop barking? I take it back. Brother is not happy. Oh shit.
Yeah, she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled. And when she growled, I kind of like booked it. Staring at that, and then she started barking. And she growled. And when she growled, I kind of like
I don't see it's not real.
I just don't really know what she's staring at.
The anticipation is
Yeah,
serious.
like, this is usually how she looks when she's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like,
Oh, there's
what?
nothing in there.
What is it?
For some reason, Britt's dog has been staring at this closet space for quite some time, despite there being no one or nothing inside. The space
Probably
is
a mouse
clear,
in
but
there.
strangely, her dog is locked in on something. Although initially spooked, it
There's a
wasn't until her
mouse.
dog started growling and barking at the space that she immediately
Bro, I'm telling you now, dogs are about as dumb as we are, okay? Maybe not as dumb, but there's nothing in that closet. That was a bunch of bogus.
At which point she began to record this video. Now there's something in the
Bunch of
beginning
bogus.
that Britt captures, which is worth pointing out, and that's the graveyard in front of her house. Every so often, Josie would come out to the spot and just stare at it in the same way that she would when looking at the closet space.
That's kind of creepy.
Josie.
Okay, that's kind of creepy.
Josie, what's going on?
Nothing.
For this reason, Britt believes that the cemetery might have something to do with Josie's strange behavior. It's as though she's seeing something that we can't. But things get even creepier when Britt mentions a certain detail about this graveyard.
So a lot of you guys have also been asking questions about the graveyard. Yes, we do indeed have a graveyard on this property.
Yeah, this is boring.
So this was my grandparents' ranch.
Get it out of here.
It was their wish to
Get it out of
be
here.
buried right here, just where they were. And before they passed away, they buried all of their cats.
Next. All right, yeah. Wasting my time. That's what that was.
Now this next video takes place at a museum
That
where
is
something
creepy.
pretty creepy was captured. Now just for context, the person recording this was visiting this museum after his father came here a few days ago. His dad told him that there was something off about this place. He doesn't know why, but the exhibition that's dedicated to a woman known as Maria Sabina creeps him out. Whether it's because her wax statue looks a little too real or her history with witchcraft, this whole exhibition scares him. But after watching this video that his son took, there's no way that he's coming back to this place now. The following is what his son captured at the exhibition of Maria Sabina. Have a look.
That does look a little real. Hey.
Güey, ¿qué pedo?
Somehow, the wax figure of Maria Sabina comes alive. She
It
seemingly tilts her
moved!
head in a quick and sudden motion, almost as if scrutinizing the person recording her. Evidently, it scares the living daylights out of the cameraman, but it doesn't stop him from recording. He continues to film, just in case she moves again. But she doesn't. The figure is now acting as it should.
Güey, ¿qué pedo?
Now, this whole occurrence has freaked out many viewers, including the father who came here before. However, unlike many, he started to think that maybe this was just part of the figure's
Yeah,
design.
bro.
Maybe
Definitely
it was meant
freaking
to move
moved.
as it was built that way. But according to the museum's owner, this should not have happened.
¿Qué onda, amigo? No, no manejo nada de mecatrónica. Es una figura totalmente en cera. Mira, es una pieza total rígida, no se puede manipular. Te digo, no tiene nada. Te digo, mira, te muestro. No hay cables, no hay nada. No es un robot. Es una figura totalmente en cera.
If the figure isn't an animatronic or anything of that sort, then just how exactly did it move? This
Hey.
question continues to remain unanswered, and it seems likely that it'll stay that way for a while until more evidence is presented. Until then, you can assess what exactly transpired here.
Whew. Tired. This is not getting me. This is not as bad as I thought it was. I pick random videos.
Now, the following video comes from an account that posts videos of firefighters putting out fires. All the videos on this page appear to be meant for educational
Hey,
purposes,
respect.
from showing procedures that a firefighter must follow during critical situations, to demonstrating how a fire truck navigates through traffic. An aspiring firefighter can find these videos pretty useful. However, one video in particular might seem a bit strange to the person who's watching this for educational purposes. Unlike most videos, this one is pretty creepy. On March 10th of 2025, a man is recording a vacant property that's burning down in the middle of the woods. As he films, something is captured that's left many viewers unsettled.
All right. Maybe we have hope. Maybe we have hope. Let's see. Let's see.
Now, the man recording owns this property, and he had no idea that during this footage, something pretty creepy happened. I'll play the rest
Did
of the
something
footage
happen?
and let you see for yourself. This is what he caught.
What's creepy about that?
You should see it right now. It's amazing. Look through the window.
Oh, shit.
It's getting out of hand right now.
Yep. Get the fuck up. Burn that bitch to the ground. Burn it. Burn it. Burn it.
It's getting out of hand right now.
It
I
isn't
thought he was
obvious at first,
I thought brother was reacting to it. That wasn't the case at all. He didn't even see the thing. What the hell was we looking at just then?
but if you look closely, a black figure can be seen moving inside the burning structure.
Yeah.
Considering
no.
that the property had been vacant for many years, there shouldn't have been anyone or anything inside. But strangely, something is.
Something is there.
Stranger is that the figure quickly ducks out of sight the moment the owner
Camera?
looks down the hall,
Please? You
almost
gotta
as if
focus
it was
there,
trying
bro.
to hide. The owner would have probably seen it had he not been mesmerized by the blazing flames that were close to him.
It's amazing.
It's
Look through the
amazing.
window.
For this reason, he misses the figure, and, apparently, something else. It was
What?
only after viewers started looking closely at the rest of the footage that more things were
What?
noticed. As it seems, the figure wasn't the only unsettling thing about this clip.
What else is it? I'm listening.
Ooh, that's learning another weapon.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Out of nowhere, a child's voice is caught on camera, even though there were no kids around.
Oh yeah, that's creepy as hell.
It's a distinct voice
let it
that
go.
clearly
Let it
sounds like
burn.
a child laughing. Although
Let
not
it
sure where the voice
burn,
came
let
from,
it burn,
many believe
let
that the
it
house might have some
shrivel up
connection to
and
it.
burn.
If that's so, then what was captured next has most likely convinced many that the house is haunted.
There's more.
While recording a different side of the burning structure,
This is what I'm
this
talking
was
about.
caught.
All day.
What? Hey, shoot, there it was.
Like before, a dark figure is briefly seen before disappearing
Yeah.
out of nowhere. It's the fact
The
that it
ghost
comes out
said,
from the same
"Shoot
house
it,
where the last
burn it
figure was seen that
down,"
makes this
and
video
got out of
even
Dodge.
creepier. And it doesn't help that a child's voice was caught earlier. Could it be, as viewers believe,
That was creepy.
all these occurrences are due to the fact that the house is haunted?
Ha,
Some
hey.
believe that the burning house has forced whatever had been inside
asked
to leave
for
the
it,
property
and I
at
got
once, which to them explains why the shadowy figure was seen running out of the house and the kid's voice was heard outside, as if they had nowhere else to go now. Although
Yeah.
an interesting thought, it
That's
isn't
burn.
certain if that's the case. Like all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions, but let me know what you think.
My conclusion is maybe it was a real person. And they was like, bump this, we're getting out of Dodge. That's what that was.
Now this next video takes place at a hotel in Spain where a group of friends had taken an elevator that for
No.
some reason
No. Hell no. If an elevator opens a door and the room that the elevator is showing is pitch black, you better hit another button and take off. You're on the 16th floor, you need to go back down to the lobby. Spam the lobby button.
wouldn't take them to their floor.
Okay, so it's been doing this for a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not moving.
And there's nothing out there. You need to hit that gym. You wanna figure it out? Alright, no, that did something, What is going on?
Are we too heavy? Is there someone there?
No. Oh, God. No.
What?
I don't like how it keeps
Although
opening
pretty
and closing.
creepy, it could be that the elevator was simply malfunctioning and therefore unable to move. However, this occurrence wouldn't be so creepy if it weren't for the fact that other hotel guests have reported the same problem when taking this elevator. It's a common occurrence, according to hotel staff, and they're not sure why this happens.
Common
The 16th
occurrence?
floor is still under construction.
This isn't
meaning that
the
no
only
guests
time
are
it
staying there
happens,
at
and
the
if it's a
moment.
common
So it
occurrence,
does
that means
make
it
sense
most
as to
likely
why it does
happens
this.
more than
But
twice,
fast
more than
forward
3
to only a
times.
day or
That's
two
not
later,
good.
and this happens.
You need to shut
Yo,
down
so
the
this
hotel.
elevator is acting mad weird. We started a few floors up, and
Excuse me?
Did we stop?
The elevator suddenly stops working. As it turns out, there had been a power outage affecting most parts of Spain and Portugal,
Okay.
and it just so
a
happens that the
reason-
group
a
of friends were
reasonable
taking this
explanation.
elevator when it happened.
the backup, yeah, there you go. The backup generator has been coming on and off. We've been having the time of our lives. And yeah, we're like cooking alive.
Now,
I'd shit
thankfully,
myself
while
first
being
of
stuck
all, but
inside, the backup generator kicks
Understandable.
in, but it's not working as it should, as the lights continue to go on and off randomly. But as all three friends have fun with the flashing lights, this happens.
There you go. I got you.
Oh. Oh, he's cooking something.
What are you doing?
Yep. Yep.
I gotta pee.
Oh, you gotta pee.
It's making my bladder. I gotta pee.
You gotta pee.
Feel like the rapper.
Hey,
Shut
but-
up, go. I gotta pee.
Oh, yeah.
I'm holding my bladder.
Yep.
I gotta pee.
I don't like that.
I don't know what else is going on. I gotta pee. It's making me mad. Go on like so. Anger like Bowser.
Guys, this is probably the worst thing.
In the corner of the elevator, a dark silhouette is seen right behind one of the friends. It's small, but clear enough to see that something out of place is there. Neither friend had realized what this was, but after watching this footage, they can't help but think that something otherworldly had been inside the elevator. Now thankfully, after some time, the group was able to escape, but not in the way that they imagined.
We're moving. Fine. Thank you. Where are we
That
Wait.
was nuts.
Stop.
No.
That's the same one as before.
No.
All right.
They were brought up to the 16th floor after being stuck inside for about an hour and a half. Just like before, no one had called it. Although definitely strange, they would much rather be on this floor than inside the broken elevator for obvious reasons. But the question
I don't
still
know.
remains. Just who called it up? And most importantly, just what exactly had been inside the elevator? To this
That's
day,
creepy
the
as
friends have no
fuck,
clue,
dude.
but they're just glad that things didn't take a turn for the worse while being trapped inside. Ghost or not, this video is pretty strange.
Pretty strange is not the word. I feel like these are getting worse. I don't remember them used to be like that. Used to be like it was just random. Like one would be awful and then the next would be not that bad. These are getting worse.
It's late at night when a mother quickly grabs her phone to record this video.
Of course. It's always the kids.
She lays in bed across from her daughter, who just told her a few hours ago that she was scared of sleeping in her room. According to the mother who sent me this, she was terribly shaken up by the events of that night. Something in her home had felt completely off, and she needed to record this.
Ah, shit.
While taking this video, she captures this.
Okay. I don't know if I can do this. I have kids of my own now, and this is really about to probably mess with me.
So, my daughter's sleeping with me in my bed tonight. She kept saying that she was really scared of something in her room. I'm a little bit shaky. I don't know if you guys can tell, but...
Okay. Nope, I'm not ready for it. I think I peed myself a little. Bitch. What? You're going to check? What? Shit. Good. This whole thing is creepy. There's toys. Why is there a hand? What kind of toy is that? Why? I'm not jumping.
So this is the same toy that used to go off in the past. And it's always terrified me since. So I would ask it questions and it would answer with noises.
What? What?
With noises.
What did I just say? I just said that dang, there shouldn't be a hand right there. First of all, what kind of toy is that? I'm about to be done. I know this is my first video back, but I'm about to be done.
Now I will admit that watching this video the first time, I completely missed what happened. It wasn't until
I
bringing
missed
up
it
this
too.
footage that it became much clearer. A finger on this toy arm suddenly lifts on its own.
Yeah, no.
It almost seems to be pointing at the mother, as if to say, I see you.
Oh no.
Although definitely strange, this occurrence is made creepier by the toy truck. For whatever reason, it was going off before this happened. As the mother writes, the reason this toy truck scares her isn't just because it's going off right now, but because it seems to be intelligent when it shouldn't be. Shannon, the mother in question, would sometimes ask the toy to light up or make a sound, and shortly thereafter, it would. This has led her to believe the toy's either cursed or haunted. The same is said about the toy arm. But as always, I'll let you come up
Just
with your
throw
own
it all away and
conclusions.
burn it.
Did Shannon capture evidence
We
of a paranormal
know
occurrence?
this is a
or
duh.
might there be something to explain what happened? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
I hate how she peeks around that corner like that. You saw that shit? Oh my god. I'm glad there's just one left.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
Like, for whatever reason, I'm real fucking anxious right now.
On May 8th of 2025,
Okay, we
a
got
small
some
family
light.
from California had
That's
shared a
better.
video in which
That's
something
better.
very strange happens. Apparently, whatever took place in this house wasn't just witnessed by the man, but also by the dog resting on the couch. It's this small detail
Ooh,
that further
I'm
makes
tired.
this video baffling. Now, it's important to note that other dogs live in this house. The family who lives here are genuinely passionate about caring for their pets, which is why they treat each of their dogs as though they were their own children.
You're
From
putting a
having
diaper
a
on a
giant
dog.
portrait of Frida, Pepper, and Valentino, to having a fully furnished dog room dedicated to them,
First
it's
of all,
clear that
what
this
a
family
legend.
embraces all its members and ensures that no one is ever left out, even if one of them is no longer here.
Oh, that's great.
Only a month
Okay,
ago,
I see where
Maxie,
this
their
is going.
first and oldest Chihuahua, had passed away from old age. Not a single day passes without thinking of little Maxie. He was deeply cared for, which makes it even harder for the family to accept that he's now gone. But despite this unfortunate story, the family's now focused on something else that happened recently. It was on a Thursday afternoon when this was captured.
My problem is, why is there a child show, a child girl show on TV right now? And there's no children in sight, nor did it mention that they had children. That's creepy. They have other dogs. No, they have other dogs. No, you're tripping for nothing. They have other dogs. He's completely
Out of
overreacting.
nowhere, the sound of a barking dog is heard from inside the house. The man turns around to see if it was the dog behind him, but it wasn't. Something about these barks sounded
Brother is
familiar, and it wasn't until
completely
he listening to the
overreacting right
audio
now.
that the man knew he wasn't just hearing things, but rather a barking dog that sounded just like Maxie.
No.
No other dog is seen around except the one on the
Get it outta
couch,
here.
and the other dogs that live here weren't home at this moment. If no other dog
Okay,
had barked,
yeah, right.
then
How
which did?
do you know that?
To the family, the answer is clear. It was Maxie who had barked. They
Maxie,
believed
my
that little
ass.
Maxie had paid
Little
them a
Maxie's
visit
in
by
doggy
barking
heaven,
in his usual
enjoying
manner.
herself.
Apparently, this is how he barked when he wanted someone to come get him.
Okay.
Understandably,
I'm
Maxie's
sure.
owner begins to tear up after weeks of
I'm
not hearing from him since he passed away.
Get it out of here. Get it out of here. That is it. That is it, bud. Look, I'm telling y'all now. It could have been better for the first video back. It really could have. But I'm not mad at it. I'm really not mad at it. I hope that this is a good start back. No initial jump scares, to be honest. Very, very creepy. The last video kind of sucked. This little scary part, the dog barking, no, that was trash. But the one before this was awful. That sucked. That was truly creepy. But no jump scares. Hopefully in the next video there's an actual jump scare. So if you will, like, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.